So how did the Babylonians learn their numbers? Well, first of all, they learnt how to write them simply by making marks on the clay. And then they learnt their multiplication tables. And we have lots of these. And some of the little replica tablets I showed you are replicas of multiplication tables. And from these, we know exactly how they did it. They started with the most difficult multiplication tables first. So although when we're learning tables, we start with easy ones like the 2 times table and the 3 times table, the Babylonians did it backwards. And they did it backwards in base 60. So the first table they learned was the 54 times table. And then they learned the 50 times table, and then 48, and then 45, and then 42, and then 40, etc. So by the time they came to learning their 2 times table, that was really, really very easy. So let's take the 2 times table. That's the easy one to start with for us. So on the tablet, they'd write the number 2, and then they'd write the word times. And the adi is the Babylonian word for times. And then they'd write the number 1, and then the answer 2. They didn't have any mathematical symbols as we know them. So this is just 2 times 1, 2. And then they'd write the word times again, and then they'd write times 2 is 4, times 3 is 6, times 4 is 8, etc. And when they got to, once they got up to 20, they'd stop there and not do 21 and 22, etc., but they'd say times 20 is such and such, times 30 is such and such, times 40, and then finish with times 50. So there were about 24 different entries in every multiplication table, times 1 to 20, and then 30, 40, and 50. And they had these, they would write them out again and again for all their multiplication tables. And I guess, too, that they learnt them by chanting them out loud. But of course, as archaeologists, we have no idea what they ever said. All we've got is what they wrote.